Hey guys, we have a really exciting video today. We have footage, leaked footage, of 5 new game modes possibly coming to Rematch. 2 of them we already know about, those being 1v1s and Fireball. However, in the leaked footage, there were also 2 other types of 1v1 and Fireball modes, and also a brand new game mode that we've never seen anything about before, called On Ice. So in this video, we're going to take a look at all of that footage, or the most interesting parts anyway. It's about 30 minutes long, but we'll just cut it up and look at just some of the most interesting bits. I'm a bit sick at the moment, so excuse my weird voice. I'm not going to write a script or anything. We're just going to jump in and look at the footage together. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I have to do before we get into any of the footage is to thank the 2 guys that are involved in putting this together and sending it to me. They are ZamatGal and also Yara. Yara, I think, is the guy that recorded it, and ZamatGal is the guy that sent it to me. Massively appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, now let's look at the Fireball game mode. So we actually have some extra information on this one. We have some screens, like info screens, that were in the leaked footage, so we can kind of understand the game mode and what it's all about. And I'll play some of the leaked footage of Fireball in the background. So basically we got this first one here. We got 4 screens. It says, welcome to the Fireball game mode. Challenge and level up your team spirit in this passes oriented game mode. So we did kind of already know that it was passes oriented. I thought maybe shooting was involved as well. You could maybe get points, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's really just passing, and even tackling as well didn't seem to have any impact on the points and stuff. So anyway, we got the first screen, field. It says the match is taking place on a special field. 3 goals per team. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Positioned high up and without any goalkeeper to defend them. Yep, we kind of already knew all that. Then it's got heat. Pass the ball to an ally or intercept an opponent's pass to increase the heat. Okay, so yeah, passing and intercept opponent's pass. Okay, so yeah, it's like anytime you receive a pass, it'll increase the points. The heat gauge is shared by both teams. I think we already knew that. Yep. The heat decreases over time. Yep. So if there's any downtime where you're just dribbling the ball, it'll decrease. Then it says score points. So scoring a goal increases your team's points by the value on the heat gauge. Yep. We already knew that. So it goes up by this amount because that, yeah, it says 3, goes up by 3. Yep. And then the last screen is on fire. So this is interesting. This is something that we weren't 100% sure about, but I did kind of suspect it was like an on fire mode or on fire status. It says when the heat gauge is completely filled, the ball is set on fire for 20 seconds. Past this 20 seconds, it resets to 0. Okay, so I don't know exactly what that means. If it goes down to here, and then what does this go down to 3? I guess it does go down to 3. During the on fire, the heat value won't change. Okay, so it can't go up any further. Maybe can't go down. Yeah, I just wonder what happens when that gets down to here. If this, it resets to 0. What resets to 0? Does this reset to 0? I wonder if that resets to 0. Oh wow. And so if you don't keep it up to, if you don't keep this up by keep getting passes, maybe the whole thing resets to 0. So it's like you really, really want to score before that gets down. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure about that. Okay, so those are the pictures that we've got. Now let's go and we'll look at some of the footage of Fireball. Even though we've already seen it in the trailers, I want to show you some live footage. Alright, before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to let you guys know that there is another way for you guys to purchase games other than Steam, and that is Green Man Gaming. Green Man Gaming has a ton of Steam games that are either the same price or cheaper than they are on Steam, and they also have a reward system where every single purchase earns you XP, which can give you access to giveaways and bonus vouchers. So go check out Green Man Gaming via the link on screen and the video description. Also, if you're looking for a VPN, check out ExpressVPN. They just massively reduced their prices to make them even more affordable than they already were, and they are my personal choice for a VPN to hide my identity online, as well as for gaming in other regions. So check out ExpressVPN via the link on screen and again in the video description. Alright, that's it for my ad. Let's get back into the video. So we have, I think I got 3 players on the field. And so this is the regular on fire mode. So let's have a look at this. So the score is 0. We got 0 around the arena, and everything's just like black. Black and white. Okay, so it's the team colors. And then he shoots it at the thing, and nothing happens, presumably because this is set to 0. Then he received that pass, so he got some points. Now it's going down, no passes. That was a pass. So every time someone gets the ball, yeah. Wait, what happened there? Let me just go back a little bit. So this is going down, then he got it, went up to 1. Okay, gotcha. Yep, so it goes up every time by about half a bar-ish, something like that. I wonder if it matters the distance of the pass. Cool, and then he scored a goal, and they got the points. Nice. Yeah, I'm really curious if the distance of the pass is relevant in how many points you get, or how much, whatever, heat you get. That would be good, I think, if it was, yeah, you had to get really long-range passes, and then you'd get heaps of heat. We'll see, though. So that was like a medium pass, went up about 55%. Doesn't get anything for passing to himself. This is a really short pass. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have an impact. That should go, yeah. Well, it doesn't seem to have any impact. This is, yeah, about the same every time, really. So he intercepted that. Yeah, that was about 50%-ish. Now he's dribbling, and that's not helping his team at all. So you really want to be constantly passing. I guess, yeah. I guess unless you have a really good... You know, if you want to waste time and you want to reduce the heat, maybe you want to do that. If you're up, you know, if your team's up, you probably want to waste heaps of time because you don't want them to get any points. That's cool. I like that you have to be a little bit accurate. Like, I wonder if it can bounce out. I'm assuming it can maybe bounce out. Maybe it hits the rim. I guess it will, yeah, it'll bounce out. I love this, though. This looks really cool. Honestly, I really like that because it promotes accuracy of your shots. Like, you have to be really accurate. Like, that's hard to make, honestly. That's not easy. So you're going to have to be fairly close to make, you know, reliable shots. So this guy's just dribbling around. This guy has decent dribbling skills, honestly. He's much better than me. Flicking his mouse around, it's crazy. I'm not good at dribbling at all. Okay, come on, get rid of the ball, bro. Jesus, what are you doing? Okay, so he's just hanging onto the ball here. And I noticed, like, if they take the ball off him here, they don't get any points. Oh, no, they do. Okay. I thought they didn't. Like, I saw that someone got a tackle earlier. Hold on, let me watch. Okay, so he got it then, but that... See, the interception didn't give him any. Yeah, interceptions you don't, but if you just, like, receive the ball when they've push-balled, I guess that counts as a pass. But if you just tackle them, you don't seem to get anything. So you got an interception, nothing. Now they'll get it? No, they didn't get anything. That's interesting. So he tackled him. So tackles don't get you anything. Wow. You have to actually be kind of past the ball. He's trying to goal keep. Oh, wow, you can goal keep. I wonder if that's a bug. Just because he went inside the area. Yeah, I think maybe they're still working on it or something. So if you go near that area, it'll give you goalkeeper. Anyway, that's cool. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's look at the proto one. But I didn't see any difference between the proto. But here's the on fire bit here. Let's watch the on fire bit. So you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, 5. Goes straight up to 5. Is he about to get a pass? I think he will. I want to see it run out. What happens when it runs out? Come on, keep the ball, bro. Keep the ball. We really want to see that. Don't pass it, please. Oh my god, please might pass it. Okay, went back to 0. Okay, now we know. Right. That's cool. So once it gets all the way down, it goes fully back to 0. Interesting. And I know it can reset. Like, it can... As far as I know from the trailer, anyway, it can go back up. You know, you can keep it on fire, basically, by continuously getting passes, which I really like as well. That's cool. But yeah, I couldn't see any difference between this proto fireball mode and the regular fireball mode. There didn't seem to be any difference, and I asked the guys and they said, yeah, they didn't seem to notice anything either. So anyway, that's our fireball mode. Now, let's look at the 1v1 mode. So the 1v1 mode, we have two different ones again. So here's the start of the 1v1 mode. You can see totally different arena. We got this kind of weird like indoor kind of walls. So no hologram things on the walls, just see-through walls, which I really like. I like that vibe. It's kind of realistic. And we got these small goals. So this is cool. These really tiny goals, which I think is such a good idea. They could have even made them smaller, honestly. It's going to be difficult to do long range shots, and if you do, you're gonna have to put them along the ground, really, otherwise you're probably not going to score. But yeah, we got this cool arena. No goalie, I don't think you can go goalie mode. And these guys just dribble around a little bit. Let me just go forward. I'm not sure if they do have a little contest, but yeah, totally open goal, but like half the size or bloody a third the size or something. Definitely not as wide as well. And yeah, it looks really cool. I just am so curious to see how this is going to play out. If people are going to be taking long range shots or just sitting in goal and like smashing it upfield. I guess they won't do that because you're probably never going to score. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Okay, so now we have some footage of them actually kind of playing a little contest against each other. So we'll watch that. So you can see one of them just starts with the ball. There's no like kickoff. Oh, that's dangerous for him. Oh, yeah, nice tackle. And he could probably just get a shot off here. Yeah, easy shot. He's not taking it, but he would have. I mean, if it was a real game, he would have taken that. That's so hard to tackle. I think there's going to be a lot of this, like people just sitting off and waiting for the person to run out of stamina or overcommit, and they're just getting a tackle and then just passing it straight in. He could have easily just scored that, yeah. They'll just pass it into the goal, I think. Because I don't think there's anything stopping you. All right, then that bugs out. Okay. So let's skip forward. I think they reset this. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of that. Just players dribbling around, then the defender just sits off them, tackles, and just immediately shoots. Okay, here we go. This is the proto mode. So this one is cool. Look at this. This is actually a wall, like a barrier, protecting the goal. And I'm assuming you cannot score in that. And let's just watch. As the player gets closer, so when he's here, nothing changes. Nothing's changed. Now look at this. As soon as he crosses, we got a gap. It's opening. It's a door. It's a gate. Literally opens when you cross this third of the field line, whatever it's called. The door opens and then it closes again. Really quickly. It closes pretty quickly. So it's still closed. So you can't shoot. If you shoot from here, you're not going to score. You have to cross this line. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just go back. You got to cross that line. Boom, there it's opening. And he can't score. He hit the edge. That's amazing. He can't score yet. Now he can, but you can't take the shot. You're never going to score that. That's so damn cool. Honestly, what a great idea. And he's got a banger. That's such an amazing idea. I would never have thought of that. I thought of my own 1v1 mode where you had to like hit the post or hit the bar. I thought that was a good idea, but this is a much better idea. I love that. Very, very cool. If this is just a prototype mode, I mean, release this, please. This is so good. What a perfect implementation of 1v1s, because that means you can't shoot from anywhere other than right in front of the goal, which... That's such a great idea. I mean, I guess one problem with that, now that I think about it, is it removes the possibility of any like long range bangers. You know, because if you scored on that tiny goal from way downtown, that could be really fun. You know, so yeah, it'd be interesting. that would be interesting to see a small goal like that, because this one's smaller than the other one, where you could actually score from long range. Because, I mean, good luck scoring on that anyway. You could put it on the ground, obviously, but yeah, that's what they could do. They could raise it up a little bit. They could raise it up slightly off the ground so you had to kind of bounce it in or shoot it in. That's another idea. Rather than having that gate, you could just not put it directly on the ground. Like, just raise it up, say raise it up to like here instead, where the top is, put it like here. And then you had to like slot it in, so you'd have to bounce it. Imagine that, scoring from all the way downtown, just bouncing it and bouncing it in. That would be cool. That'd be very satisfying. But I do like this implementation. It's a very good idea. And I guess this is centered around the 1v1 battle between the two players, the dribbling battle, essentially. So this is really a dribbling battle, 100%. It's not a shooting battle at all. It's like, once you fully beat the player, you're in. If you have enough stamina to beat them all the way to the end and then put it in, you've scored. So yeah, I like that. It's kind of pure. This is probably the most pure 1v1 mode, pure implementation of a 1v1 mode. So yeah, I really like it. Great idea. Okay, so that's that one. So that's 1v1 proto. Now we're going to look at, finally, we're going to look at on ice. This is weird, guys. I never would have expected to see this in Rematch. Okay, this is on ice. All right, and we got the snow. Through a normal arena, this is not... Oh, no, wow, there is a hologram on this one. And look at this. This is a 1v1 mode in like an octagon. I think it's an octagon. It is an octagon. No, it's not. It's like a bloody whatever that is. Decagon or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And it's ice covered, and the ball is sliding around. The players don't slide around. The ball slides around. This is weird. I don't understand the point of this, really. Why is there ice? I don't know. But there is ice. Very strange, yeah. I don't know about this one. I think it's sort of a bit of a weird gimmicky mode. I can't really imagine people playing this much. But it is interesting. I mean, I like the creativity for sure. It's great to see them doing this kind of stuff with the game. But yeah, I don't really see the point of it. Like, where's the strategy here? Like, where's the interesting gameplay? What, hitting it off the wall, like bouncing it around off the wall like shuffle puck? Yeah. All right, and now you can see the servers went down, so they took it offline. But yeah, I did get some of my own footage, which I can quickly show you, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was basically just the ice mode. So let me have a look. So this is the beta, and I showed all of the different ice, all of the different. Right, so here we got all the game modes. We got 1v1, 1v1 proto, fireball, fireball proto, and then on ice. And then we jump into on ice. And yeah, I don't think there was really anything. It was just me running around. Looks a little bit better. I think I have my graphics on higher than the other dude. But yeah, beautiful scenery. Look at that windmill behind us. And yeah, you can see the ball slides around a lot. So even just one touch on the ball. Can you not take possession? What did I do? Did I push ball? I push balled. And it just went absolutely flying. You can take possession, okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting, like, kind of ping-ponging the ball around. But yeah, that's it. I was like, alright, next, let's go have a look at something else. And then, yeah, I got out and everything went down, so... Very sad. I really wanted to try out the other modes on my own, but anyway. And yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, that's all the information I've got. Those are all the leaks. Again, huge thank you to those guys that sent me the footage. Absolute legends. If you guys ever have any of this kind of footage yourself and you want to have it featured on this channel, if you have your own Rematch social medias, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. But I'm always looking for this kind of information. So yeah, hit me up on Discord. All the details are on screen and in the video description if you need to contact me. And as always, guys, come join the Mogz Discord server if you want to hang out with me and other Mogz viewers. And check out all my other rematch content. I've got a huge defense tutorial coming soon. Can't wait to get that out. And check out my rematch masterclass series and my rematch news series. And you can stay up to date with all of the latest news if you sub to this channel. But you have to sub. Otherwise, you can't watch it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, as always, guys, like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more videos like this. See you guys in the next one.